Hi, members. The issues paper for the quality of advice review was released around 2 weeks ago, and I've been busy trying to cut up and dice up the 83 questions in a way that the FPA can provide the best responses we can to the inquiry. But we need a lot of help from you because one of the issues we've had in the past is the government hasn't necessarily always listened to our arguments because we haven't always been able to provide enough data to back up the arguments we're making. So what we're going to be doing over the next 4 or 5 weeks is releasing a series of surveys, a series of discussions in community, and trying to get your feedback on the quality of advice review questions and the different topics that they're going to be asking you about. This is our opportunity to make a real difference in the regulation of financial advice and make sure you can provide cost-effective, engaging, efficient advice to your clients, and make sure that the quality of that is what we need by removing a lot of the regulatory barriers that we have around the provision of financial advice at the moment. So the kinds of things that we're going to be asking you is, how do you think about quality of advice? What types of advice do you provide? What are the costs that go into providing your advice? Do you provide limited advice? What's stopping you providing limited advice? What are your thoughts on digital advice? Do you feel that the best interest duty works by itself without the safe harbour steps? Or do you think the code of ethics could just replace the best interest duty? Do you have any thoughts on the remaining conflicted remuneration measures that are in the Corporations Act? How are you charging your clients? What's working well in charging clients? What's not working well in charging clients? There's going to be a big conversation around disclosure documents, FSGs, SOAs, ROAs. Are they actually achieving what they're designed to achieve, or are they just big wads of paper that aren't actually helping clients understand the advice we're providing? And what do we think about wholesale and sophisticated thresholds and things like that? So these are all the topics we're going to be talking about. We're going to be, as I said, doing short surveys to try and get your feedback. The more of you that respond and answer, the better our response to government's going to be. And the more likely we are to see the right kinds of changes come out of the quality of advice review that we all desperately know that we need as a profession. If you've got questions, if you've got thoughts, please let us know, and we will come to you with the first survey and first lot of questions very shortly.